Welcome to Let's Build the Bikini Bottom, where you get to watch me build the Bikini Bottom live on camera. Right now, you are looking at the Bikini Bottom from Season 3, which I completed back in 2022. Down there, you can see many familiar and not so familiar buildings. From Glove World, SpongeBob's house, Sunny's Tree Dome, Uncle Captain's Blue house, and Flapjack's house. In this new series of Let's Build the Bikini Bottom, we're not only going to be rebuilding everything you see here, we will be building every building in or around the city, interiors, new streets, landscapes, past, future, imagination, and of course, secrets and Easter eggs. Built all on camera. As you take in the gorgeous views, you will see how much work has been put into this map. You can see beyond and beyond the horizon, there's buildings all over the place. A lot of it you recognize, and I'm sure a lot you don't even know even exist in the Bikini Bottom or even around it. As we take a flyover, just experience this place. Imagine this place 10 times bigger, 10 times the content, 10 times the infrastructure, 10 times everything. Well, we got a lot of work to do, so let's not waste any more time. This is Let's Build the Bikini Bottom. What is up, everyone? It is me, Dave McLean, currently known as Exotic Builder, building the brand new Bikini Bottom. And don't get confused from Season 1 and Season 2, because this is an entirely new series, as I said in my intro, that will feature me building on camera in time-lapse format for the most part. So don't worry, you still get the tour afterwards, you still get the secrets and all that good stuff. But now, I know a lot of people asking for how to build a building. Well, now you will see me do it live and see the whole process live on camera. So like I said, this is only episode 1. And I expect this series to last a long time because we're going all out. We're building every building that I can think of in, around the Bikini Bottom, even in the spiritual realm. Like remember when SpongeBob visited Krabs' dream and all the dreams in that one episode? We're building all those dreams. We have a lot planned. We're building the Krusty Towers, the mall, Sand Mountain, which you can see in this episode, by the way, me building Sand Mountain. That's going to be a interesting build. Tentacle Acres, toy barrels, so much good stuff I'm going to be building here. And even buildings you probably don't even know is from the series, including the End of the World, which is a town on the edges of the Bikini Bottom, the elementary school, free parking lot, which Mr. Krabs loves a lot, of course. Grandma's tea, Horn Muffin, or the mattress store. There's so much stuff to build, so I hope you all enjoy me in this adventure. This is probably going to be a 50+ episode adventure. I'm not even joking. 50 episodes of your favorite builds being built here in Minecraft. I say favorite episodes, I meant favorite buildings and landmarks and all that good stuff. I bet you all know what I mean. So right now I'm here in World Paint, actually building the landscape of the Bikini Bottom, because you might remember in my previous season, I just simply chose a simple flat world because that's how far my technical knowledge actually went. But in this season, we're going bigger and we're building actual hills to make the Bikini Bottom look a little more lively, because I kind of want those hills, because in the show, yeah, it's mostly flat and all this stuff. But in reality, you get a few hills, and I'm not even talking about like the pink hills, I'm talking about the sand dunes, the sand hills. So right now I'm actually making the hill you see at the intro of many of the episodes, I guess, like facing towards Downtown Bikini Bottom, which I'll also be building. Right now in World Paint, I'm building the Goo Lagoon, which is just a stinky mud puddle apparently. There's actually a lot of sticky mud puddles in this map, as you can see, but Goo Lagoon is like the massive one. And just east of that, later on, you'll see me build, you can see up there top left, the underlay I put there. That's going to be Jellyfish Fields. Jellyfish Fields is going to be massive, by the way, so I think I probably made it too big. And there's going to be like 4 islands inside the lagoon. One of them will be the big one island, which I think I'm going to be building now. Let's see, maybe not. Oh, there it is. One of those is going to be big one island. One of those is going to be the prison island. Another one is going to be the shop island. I've got Ripper's Reef, that's what it's called. And of course, my favorite, well, not one of my favorite, but the most memorable, Karate Island. So that's gonna be amazing. Sandy gonna love this island. But yep, getting some stuff in. Of course, go building under the mud puddle as well, which is even deeper under the sea, which will be that episode when Plankton released all the goo. That's gonna be built somewhere way under the Bikini Bottom. Well, in this case, the lagoon. But yeah, we have a lot of work to do. And that's gonna be me extending extending the lagoon, make it more big enough to fit all my complicated ideas in. Because believe me, I'm sure the lagoon has a lot more than I'm thinking about right now. So make sure there's some extra space to get all of those ideas in. Now, in case you guys are wondering, why am I changing my name from Dave McLean to the Exotic Builder? That is because I've been speedrunning for a while recently. And I just don't want the name Dave McLean and Exotic Sponge to kind of get confused or whatever, or mixed up, whatever. So I thought to make things simple for myself and to make my social media accounts, you know, a little more easier to manage, I thought why not make this the Exotic Build channel. And then I don't know about Dave McLean anymore, but yeah, that's why I'm changing my name to the Exotic Builder. But don't worry, it's me, still Dave McLean as the Exotic Builder. A lot of people still call me Dave McLean, so I don't mind whatever you call me. I just thought that'd be easier to for viewers and everyone to manage. A little easier, make things simple. Because I'm simpleton, I guess. and right now I'm building Sand Mountain. Now this map right now is currently around 15,000 by 15,000 blocks in square footage, or block footage in this case. And the height limit has actually been extended, and that is because to accommodate, as you can see me building right now. Oh, what's going on now? Oh geez. Wow, building so fast I can barely keep up, but yes, that is to accommodate the height of Sand Mountain and some other structures like the Sea Needle, the island, the intro island I call it, before the camera splashes in during the intro of the show. So that is why the height limit has been extended to around 2,000 blocks. So I have a lot of area to build, and this extends below ground as well, so I have extra blocks below to build with, and that will be very helpful when doing some builds. I mean, I use the taller builds. So right now I'm getting some of the mud puddles because there's way too many mud puddles. There's not that many mud puddles, so I need to get rid of a lot of them so it won't look all muddy and gross and whatever. You can see Sand Mountain there on the top left. And right now I'm adding in some extra hills, making the landscape look more unique, more interesting and all that. And you can see that green KF there. Oh, let's do JF first. JF will be Jellyfish Fields. That's where we'll be going, and it's going to be bigger than that. So that's where the grass, the jellyfish, and all that stuff will be. Just south of the Bikini Bottom itself, downtown. And for episode format, in general, you're going to see me, oh, that's me placing the grass down right now. You go first see the time lapse, then cinematics, and then the walkthrough like I did in the previous season 1, 2, and 3 of the Bikini Bottom, what was it called again? I forgot what the name of the series was called, jeez. Bikini Bottom Tour, that was it. So, it's going to be time lapse like you're seeing now, cinematics, like getting good views of the builds, and a walkthrough, a tour, like in the original seasons. And like I said, this series will be completely separate from the season 1, season 2, season 3 of Let's Tour the Bikini Bottom. So yeah, expect a lot of difference. Don't compare them at all. So that's me placing down roads. And guys, if you guys don't know, road paint is pretty much allows you to place blocks really fast, which is why I'm using it to place down like literally a 15,000 by 15,000 block area of the world. And honestly, I may even have to extend it because I do plan to build like Atlantis, all the movie locations like Shell City, the Monster Trench and all that. So honestly, this might be a little too small for what I want to do. Now, right now, you can see a lot of the roads are in the central of the map there, and that will be Downtown Bikini Bottom with a lot of buildings and a lot of stuff. That's where we'll be spending most of our time building. It's within this area and surrounding areas around this, like, I guess, road grid or whatever. And honestly, I wasn't even considering making this a full episode. I was planning to actually start with the first building rather than me actually creating the actual world. Then I realized this took quite a bit of time, and it's kind of interesting to see how I make custom worlds or how people do it in general. So I thought this would be a good starter episode, kind of like the intro into the whole thing. So I hope you all enjoy it. If any video from now on gets 1,000 likes or more, I will build the Total Drama Island map, also known as Camp One Walker, somewhere in Massachusetts, Ontario, I believe, wherever it is. But I will be building that island. If you like Total Drama Island, make sure you leave likes, because if we get to 1,000, I will make the Total Drama Walker, oh my gosh, Wakanaka map, whatever it's called. So please give me support because I really go love this series. I think you go love it too. So always appreciate your support, and of course always leave suggestions. I'll be reading the comments and all that. So just give you some support. Right now, that trench there you see there, that little trench, that is rock bottom. That's where rock bottom be. And beyond that will be Kelp Forest, as you just saw there with the kind of pixelated mesh mask or whatever. That'll be Kelp Forest. That's where the dungeon graveyard will also be. We're not just getting inspiration from the show, we're also getting inspiration from all media possible. So trust me, it's gonna be a lot. You could just see me still building the road system as well. Because reason why it's all spread out is I want the building to be realistically spread out enough like in the actual show, but without overdoing it. So I don't want the building to be too close, also not too far, so it's actually annoying to actually find anything. So that's hence the reason why this map is literally over 10,000 by 10,000 blocks in area. All the buildings, or most of the buildings, like especially the important buildings, will include the interior and exterior. So you can tell that will probably like triple the amount of building you'll see in per episode. And like I said, all of it will be time elapsed. So not even info videos. If it's like a tiny thing I want to build, like maybe I want to build a plane or a SpongeBob submarine or whatever, like the one in the other trench where SpongeBob got like 1 billion deep sea rocks or whatever. That might be a short. So I'll be also be making some shorts for some of the shorter builds. Because that's what shorts are for, to display shorter builds and whatever. But yeah, you can see I'm still working on the road network, which is taking forever. I mean, there's so many roads, so long. What can I say? So yeah, of course, always give me suggestions what to build next. Cause I'll be looking for suggestions of buildings I have probably never known of before, or maybe even buildings that I just completely overlooked. So, because I'm always looking for suggestions what to build. I need to fill up this map fully, but also responsibly. So, give me a lot of suggestions what to build next in the future, and even big builds I might be getting. Like maybe in the second SpongeBob SquarePants movie, there's something massive which I don't know about because I don't know that movie as well as the original movie. So please let me know. This might make it seem like I'm taking forever placing out all the roads, but I'm telling you, placing worlds in world paint is so much easier than trying to do it with world edit, which will be the mod I'll be using to build buildings faster and more efficiently. Without world edit and world paint, this project will simply be not possible. Like, it'll be very hard and very time consuming, aka not possible. So I'm glad world paint and world edit is there to save us. Right there is Kelps Forest. I'm making some rivers, some streams, getting some more life, some running water, because we all need some water in order to make a beautiful bikini bottom. In this case, I guess they will be like what, stinky rivers or mud rivers? I don't know. Kelps Forest looks so wild though. I need to add some more kelp and leaves and all that then. And I'm going to add that in the future, not in this one, because this is mostly just the base plot world itself. I'm not adding like buildings or trees or leaves just yet. I wish I could add some leaves actually, but I don't know how to, so this is the result of that. And of course, Kelp Forest is right next to rock bottom. Now see this area with the grid? Those are not roads. This is actually going to be my secret behind the scenes area. So you know, in most homes it's actually bigger inside and outside. And I also want to build things like Atlantis and like things that will not even fit inside the bikini bottom, like the dreams like talked about. I'll be building a secret location in the southwest corner of the map where I can build some of those what I call imagination or imaginary or oversized places, interiors, exteriors, and stuff that you will not see on the streets of Bikini Bottom or that can fit inside Bikini Bottom. So that'll be, and the grids will be where I actually build each of them. So for example, the Cry Patty Vault will be there because I can't actually fit that inside the Krusty Krab because it's too big. So I'll place it here in the behind the scenes area, and that is why I built a little hill, a little buffer around that behind the scenes area. And that of course extends into the lake, the Lagoon Lake, at least the back side of it, which is why it looks kind of blocky down there. And because I realized I need more space, I need much more space, I decided to extend it out a little bit. I'm pretty sure this whole map's gonna be extended at one point, but right now this is good. I mean, 15,000 by 15,000 blocks is a lot to ask for, I think. Clearly not enough because I ended up extending it in the very first episode here. And now this is the biomes, and this will be all placed in the jungle biomes because I like the grass texture. There we go. Here's some normal time elapse. Finally out of world paint into the actual world of the Bikini Bottom. And starting with making this river because I realized the world paint rivers didn't look so well. So I need to tweak those, make it look beautiful, make it look like it actually acting like a river, behaving like a river. Going down to this little lake, which will eventually probably end up in the lagoon. And of course, you can see that lake up there is in Sand Mountains, in the border area of Sand Mountain, not too far up. By the way, Sand Mountain will include like the island above the Bikini Bottom with the 3 palm trees. Going towards downtown, making the river going through downtown. It will extend to the lagoon like the other one, kind of connecting patterns. And this is the very first hill you see of the Bikini Bottom. The first views you see takes place atop this hill. This is not past that mountain, this is a entirely different hill, and this will overlook Downtown Bikini Bottom. So I'm making the road smooth, make this mountain kind of better, making sure the dimensions are right. I also do a little bit of testing to see how big the roads actually have to be, and I think the roads are good. You can see Jellyfish Fields in the background, at least the start of it. We'll get to Jellyfish Fields later, don't worry, in a future episode. That's just the start, just the blueprint of it. And this is how you make the purple coral mountains, or just the purple mountain in general. Just put some red sand, because the gravity block, the sand will fall, and then after that you can just re-block them like that, and make them into purple mountains, like you see in the actual Bikini Bottom. And of course the road extends there for a top viewing destination, or spectator destination, whatever it's called. And that is it for episode 1. Enjoy some cinematics. And I also want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoy. If you like it, please like. Remember, if you get to 1,000 likes and any episode after this, I will build the Total Drama Island map. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and do all that good common YouTube, I guess, stuff. See you all in episode 2.